Hello again, friends. Welcome to episode 59. Once again, we are continuing and hopefully finishing our Gym Leader Challenge. Sunny Shore Gym, if I recall, is upstairs at the upper level of town. Let's find some stairs and be on our way. Actually, even though I have Tori out of the Pokeball, I put Ace at the front, which I think should probably be pretty good for a starter here. Ace resists electricity, but isn't like super effective against it or anything. Although, I don't know. He does have Dig, so... Or she does have Dig, rather. Ace is a she, right? No, a he, okay. Can't remember after all this time. So, I don't know, maybe I should actually save him for later. We have Anna and Tori that are weak. Billy, Tom, and Ace resist. We'll go with it. See what happens. Once again, I'm not super worried about Volker, but hey, I said that about Candace and it ended up being a really tough battle, so... This is the lighthouse and not the gym. My brain was totally zoned out thinking about, thinking about who to start with in our strategy, so... That's my excuse. Alright, gym is over here, I believe. Or over here, maybe? No. Alright. Sorry about that, it's been a few months since I've recorded this, so here we go, here's the gym, okay. And hopefully it has an easy puzzle, because I'm kind of through with puzzles at this point. Oh yes, this thing, okay, well this one's not too bad, I don't think. Alright, and... Oh, I see, okay, so we actually, I think, should have done this just one time. And then we go over here. This. Alright, very cool. On to room number 2. Well, only one to hit, so that's what we'll do. Puzzles are pretty easy when you only have like one option. But they are made harder by the fact that you have all these gym trainers to face. You kind of forget what you were doing while you're facing them, or at least I do. Definitely makes it easier when you can just do just the puzzle. Alright, that one wasn't too bad. I think the third one is the final one. Also going to be the toughest, but I think we can do it. Alright, so a couple options here. Yeah, let's mix it up. Let's do this one. And moving right along. Yeah, I'm really curious to see what he's going to do against, like, Tom, because I don't know of any ice Pokemon. I'm sure there's some, but that come in ice. Sorry, any electric Pokemon that come in ice moves. I'm trying to think. I guess like Ice Fang maybe could be a problem if they're in ice. That's true. Electric Pokemon are actually really fast, so there's that. All right. Let's see if that did the trick. Kind of just guessing, but also kind of like. Yeah, it's usually not the obvious things, so that kind of felt right. Alright, just let me just double check everybody's healed. Yep, alright, here we go. You're late! I've been waiting so long I've gone numb. Also, Electivire can have Ice Punch, so that could be a threat too. I've had a few challengers since you were last here, but it's no shock that none of them really got my heart racing. So Sin, you defeated the champion and it got even stronger, right? Ha ha ha, hee hee hee. The thrill of anticipation is tingling through my veins. Don't disappoint me. You guys have probably noticed by now that sometimes I mess up when I'm reading and I just kind of go with it as opposed to correcting myself. As long as we get the gist of it, that's what matters, right? Alright, Volker. And Pelipper. So he's got a Rain Dance team. I guess he had some Thunder accuracy? I'm not really sure about that. That's surprising. Also unfortunate, because... I don't know, it probably wouldn't have Hurricane. Well, yes, because, right. Rain, Hurricane. So I guess Ace was a bad choice. Sorry, Ace. Yeah, just not the Pokemon I want to leave in against a Pelipper. Alright, let's go ahead and... Let me think a bit. So the only Pokemon we had that resist a flying attack, and I'm guessing a Hurricane is coming, maybe in more ways than one, is Billy. Part of me wants to try to get switch into Billy on electric attack then and get that speed, and then I can Earthquake back against his team. That could be really fun. I probably should just let with Billy, but oh well. We don't have any other electric moves in our team, do we? We have Stone Edge, but I'm not going to switch in a Wind, because, yeah, Fighting type as well. I don't want to use up Tom that early, but I also don't want to sacrifice Ace, so I think Billy is the right choice here. I don't really want to take a Hurricane, because between that and the chip damage from Wild Charge, that could really do a lot of damage to Billy, but we'll see. Hopefully we're faster, even without the speed boost. Right, I imagine it's holding a Damp Rock, which means we probably have 8 turns of Rain to go through. So today we'll probably be facing 2 Rain Dance teams, or if we do really bad against this one, maybe just one. Alright, down goes Pelipper. So we do at least have the numbers advantage, but one of our strongest Pokemon took a lot of damage, yeah, about 2/3. And he has switch advantage, and he has the Rain, so honestly I would say that Volkner is winning right now. Raichu's going to be faster, almost for sure. But I don't know what it wants to do, so let's see. It withdrew Raichu. Interesting. Lantern, okay. Does Lantern have like Air Balloon, or what's the deal there? I'm not sure if he was trying to bait Electric Attack for Lantern, or I really don't know, but I'm not going to take the bait. I'm going to keep using Earthquake, because I imagine anything he wants to switch in is going to not enjoy an Earthquake. He doesn't have Zapdos, so yeah. I think we'll be okay here. And hey, if we can get him to use up his full restores early on, I would definitely take that. Now the other thing I could do is while using a full restore, I could switch out. Lantern might have a nice move though, because otherwise I would switch into Tom. And if it does have a nice move, Lantern is good against our entire team except Billy, so yeah, I want to stay in just to be safe. But it's a shame too, because I'd love to switch in Billy to an Electric Attack. Like, maybe I should have started with Tori to bait the Electric Attack and then switch to Billy at some point. Oh well, if we lose this one we can try a different strategy, but so far we're winning, so I'll take it. And this Raichu is probably going to use like Brick Break or something, right? Now I don't know, is it like a... The question is, would they give him like a Surfing Raichu? Is that going to be a thing? Let's bring in Ace, because I don't really know what Raichu would want to do. Maybe Dig? It could know Dig. But even if it knows Dig, then we're still in good shape here. Surf, okay. It is a Surfing Raichu. Which I think is only an event thing, or maybe you can get it by breeding nowadays, I don't know. But I don't know what it wants to do against Ace here. Let's go for Dig, because 1, it'll stall at the turns of the Rain, and 2, it's super effective against probably the rest of his team. He already had 1 Flying type. Alright, so it is going to actually Surf, so it must only know like Electric and Water attacks, or maybe, I don't know. Maybe in the Rain, Surf would do more than like Brick Break or whatever else it has. It could use Light Screen. I'm surprised it didn't use like Light Screen, that'd be smart. And the Rain has stopped, alright. Now, I'm guessing most of his Pokemon are pretty fast. I'm not really going to try to switch out Ace here. Yeah, I didn't want to use Dig in case he used a full restore, because then it would be basically giving him a free turn. Although no, Raichu's faster, so I should have used Dig. Gotta get that into my head. But still, hey, Leaf Blade did a lot of damage there. And not a crit either. Actually, I guess Leaf Blade probably does more than Dig because of all the bonuses, or at least about the same. Alright, well you did a good job, Ace. You weighed out the Rain. That was a mingle there, so I'm very proud of you anyway. Alright, you know what I'm going to do now? Let's bring in Tori. Because against Tori, Raichu will definitely not use Surf. I don't think it would anyway because of the Rain. Oh, you know what? I was going to say I could have U-turn, but no, I don't want to take the attack from Raichu. So I think Raichu's going to use an Electric Attack. Let's give it a shot here, because if this works, Billy will be faster than I imagine Volkner's entire team, and it has Earthquake. I think that'd be really cool to be able to use our ability, our electric ability, Motor Drive. Oh, it used Surf! Oh, come on, Volkner. Messed up my strategy there. Um, why did it only know Surf? Why is it using Surf? Why wouldn't you use an electric move? Maybe because he's seen Electivire? Is the AI really that smart? Interesting. Alright, I do really want to use that strategy, so this might be a dumb decision, but I mean, it doesn't get stabbed from Surf. Oh, maybe it's Choice Spect. Oh, I didn't think of that. I bet it's Choice Spect. Or Choice Scarf or something. That could be what it is. Alright, cool. Well, let's use Waterfall. Oh! Waterfall might be a contact move, and it might be... Well, I guess all of our moves are contact. No, Ice Beam is not. Please don't get paralyzed from static. Because Raichu can have the ability static. I don't know if Waterfall's a contact move. It's a physical move, but it might not be a contact move. Alright. Anyway, moot point because we did not get staticked. Jolteon, okay. Very fast Pokemon. Let's see if he's going to use... I imagine he'd want to use an electric attack. Yeah, must have had a choice item. That's the only thing that makes sense. Now, if he uses like Shadow Ball or something, he could use like Agility or Double Team. I mean, there's lots that he could use, but let's try it one more time. Volt Switch, haha, yes! And now we are super fast, and oh, Poison, that's interesting. And even though we don't get stabbed from Earthquake, we do get the 1.2 bonus from our Expert Belt. And we have a pretty high attack stat and pretty high base power, so this is not good for him. He's still faster after a motor drive. Wow, that is shocking, and no pun intended. Wow, I wonder if... Does Jolteon have like an ability where it gets poisoned and it gets speed or something? I don't know about that, but okay. Well, I don't think it has like Hidden Power Ice or any Fairy attacks. Do I bring in Win and save Tom? Do I just bring in Tom now? Let's bring in Tom, because clearly Jolteon is faster than our entire team. I'm still mad about that. How is Jolteon? It must have a plus B nature or something. I mean, clearly doesn't have a Choice Scarf because it has a Toxic Orb, so yeah. Let's see what it wants to do. Probably another Shadow Ball. Oh, Reflect, okay. See, that's smart. That'll have all my physical attacks for, I guess, 5 turns, because if it has Toxic Orb, it doesn't have a Light Clay. I will have to keep that in mind. Yeah, I don't regret that strategy, because it would have been a really good strategy, except for the fact that Jolteon is just, I mean, I know it's a fast base 130 speed Pokemon, but still, I'm EV trained as well, and like, oh, that's annoying. Ooh, okay, this is not good. Because I think Luxray can learn Ice Fang. I don't know if it can or not. Okay, Quick Feet is, let's see. Yeah, well, okay, when a Pokemon with this ability has a status condition, its speed is increased by 50%. So that's why it had the Toxic Orb for that ability, which is kind of weird. Ironically, I wouldn't go for that strategy because with a Jolteon, because it's already so fast, but that makes sense then why it was faster than even Motor Drive. So I don't want to stay in against potential Ice Fang and being intimidated. The trouble is 2 of my Pokemon here. I might have to sacrifice Anna for the greater good here. Because I get the Intimidate off, and I can waste some turns of Reflect. I think I need to keep Win and Tom healthy for what's to come. I could bring in Tori and try to Brick Break the Reflect, but Luxray I think is probably faster than Tori. I could look it up, but I feel like that's cheating, so I'm not going to look it up. Of course, Anna has max HP, but Anna's, I think any of his Pokemon could probably one-shot both Tori and Anna, unfortunately, so... I do have that Focus Sash, but when mine's used up, it's gone for good, because okay, it just does have Ice Fang, so I'm glad I switched. Maybe I should have brought in Tori then. Alright, yeah, I guess I should have wasted more turns. And because I didn't do that, that would have been, I guess, smarter. Now it's going to use an electric attack, I assume. I could use Ice Fang just in case I switch back Tom, which means I can't risk it. Decisions. I'm going to mean, there's the damage variation. Let's go for you. There's only 2 Pokemon left, so I probably shouldn't be thinking this hard. Oh, we're faster. I did not expect that. Alright, well that's cool though. Let's see how much this does. Okay, a lot of damage. Would have been a one-shot except for the reflect there. Alright, Volt Switch. Well, the good news is he has to switch first, so I can see his last Pokemon. Probably Electivire. I'd be shocked if it wasn't. Pun intended that time. Yes, Electivire. As much as I would love to have Electivire versus Electivire. And Electivire can have Ice Punch. Well, this could be bad. This could be very bad. Because Electivire could have like Ice Punch, it could have Earthquake, and obviously it has an electric move, which means it could be good against the rest of our team. So I probably should have saved Intimidate now that I think about it. The good news is Win is pretty fast, but 6 levels higher, so he definitely is higher than the first gyms we fought. I assume it's got to have Ice Punch. Like I think you'd obviously give it Ice Punch for ground coverage, and it obviously has probably Wild Charge or something. So I think either it's going to come to like some Affection Luck again, or if Win is faster. Win, it might be faster. Electivire is not naturally that fast. I'm just curious, like how fast is ours? 184. Yeah, maybe. This is a few levels higher. It might have a plus speed nature, but all right. We have the black belt, so let's go for it. Win is faster. Okay, nice. How much will this do? Oh, reflect, right? Oh, and now we're gonna be. That reflect from Jolteon is. If he wins this, this is why. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. All right, well. I think it might expire now, though. No. Really? All right, well. If Reflect had expired, I would bring in Tori, because I think Waterfall might defeat it, and we might be faster. Let's see who's faster here. Tori or Tom? 208, 200. Tori is faster. I'm just worried about Tom being slower and getting hit by an Ice Punch. 214. Alright. Let's bring in Tori. At the very least, we'll get rid of the Reflect, I think, but... And I could Brick Break to be sure of it, but I think it's going to expire. Anyway, it does seem like Brick Break. The damage doesn't... It's still halved, so... Let's use Waterfall. Okay, we are faster. Hopefully we get a flinch here. Flinch, yes, okay. And the Reflect wore off. Nice, okay, that's what I was hoping for. He might use a full Restore, but nope, okay. Good job, Tori. So we did get some normal Pokemon luck there. But hey, I'll take that. Alright, very nice. Fantastic, I'm getting jolts of excitement from this battle. Me too, Volkner, me too. And Luxray, okay. Well, we still could lose this, because now we've been intimidated, and at least Garchomp's not intimidated. That Ice Fang could still be enough at 4 times super effective to take out Garchomp in one hit. I'm honestly really worried about that. But we should be faster, so we still have a chance to flinch or get a crit. And yes, flinch. Okay, so we've gotten really lucky actually there. I almost feel bad because like, I want to see like, would Ice Fang have taken out Tom? I guess I could run the damage calc, but you guys probably don't care that much. All right, well, the one flinch I'll take because that you know that happens sometimes. Why you use Waterfall, but 2 in a row, that was bad luck on Volkner's part. So I definitely give an oof to Volkner there. Ha ha ha! Total loss. I feel so refreshed. Now that's what I expect of a trainer who's made it into the Hall of Fame. My battles with you are always full of shocking new discoveries. The sticker is charging up with my cracking hot energy. Give it a try if you like. Probably not. Alright, thank you for the battle, Volkner. Yeah, as much as I enjoy these battles being really close and really tough, the fact that like I won them, or a couple of them via luck, just leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I want to win via skill, and I feel like by skill alone I should not have won that one. I do think we'd win in a rematch though, because now that I know not to underestimate Jolteon's speed, and I know what his Pokemon are, that definitely helps too. So, but regardless, is what it is, and Speaking of rematches, we do have one more to do, and then we'll have defeated all the gyms a second time. Let's fly to good old Pastoria again, and have another battle with our old friend Crasher Wake. Third time's the charm, right? I'm nervous about this one, because even though we're a few levels higher this time, that Rain Dance team is still very tough. We didn't even see his full team before. Okay, so he didn't lead with Pelipper. He led with Politoed. And let's see, let me think about my options here. He does have Ludicolo. Yeah, the trouble is just Ludicolo with Ice Beam is, I mean, grass, water, and ice is just, that's a lot of, especially water in the rain with Stab. I mean, that's a ton of damage. I don't know what Pokemon could really stand against that. Maybe Anna, but no, Ice would take out Anna too, so, whew. Alright, let's start with Ace, and hopefully Ace can take an Ice Beam from Ludicolo and retaliate with X-Scissor, even that's not... It's super effective, I don't think it would be a one-hit knockout. Decisions. Yeah, I know I'm... Part of me is like, am I just overthinking this? Let's just get into the battle, but at the same time... I mean, this is a really tough one. That Politoed Ludicolo combination. And it's not only his only Swift Swimmer, I'm sure, so... It's very potent. Let's see, let me get on this way. I should know this at this point. Nope. Oh, green one. Or not the green one, right? It's a trap, I think. Okay, go up here. And is it this one next? I don't think so, but maybe there's two ways to do this. Let's see, now we're over here. Yeah, I think this is still the right way. Because then we do this, right? And then we go down here. No. Is there one more button down here? Yes. Alright. Now we go down here. Get our feet and socks wet. And then I think we go up here. Alright. So we're at Crasher Wake. Yeah, it's just like with that speed boost and with good coverage moves, I mean, Anna might. I just don't think Anna has the defenses to take an Ice Beam. Billy might be the best bet. Let's try Ace, and then we can always bring in Billy as a backup here. Although, you know what? Tori also has Swift Swim. That's right. I forgot about Tori. So... maybe between an X-Scissor from Ace and whatever Tori wants to do, that could finish off Ludicolo. Let's give it a try, shall we? Alright, not going to read this again because you guys have seen it already, so let's get to it. And I do need to get to bed fairly soon because it is a work night, so can't stay up all night doing this. Alright, there's the Politoed with the 8 turns of Drizzle. And yeah, so right now we're at turn 0. It'd be nice if they had it on screen, but we'll try to just count. Alright, Ace. You got this. I believe in you. Or do I use Dig? Now, he probably knows an Ice Beam or something, so let's go for Leaf Blade. Should be a one-hit knockout. Yep. Okay, good job. So that's the first turn of Rain. 7 to go. And Wind got a level. That might help his speed there. And Kingdra, that's right. Okay, so if we use... Right, because Kingdra would resist the grass attacks. Okay. So who do I want to bring in against Kingdra here? Kingdra also can have... Can Kingdra have Swift Swim? I think it can. It can have... Yes, it can, right, because I had one, I think, in my Harkle version that had Swift Swim. Okay, so Kingdra, that's right, I forgot about Kingdra. So who do I want to bring in against Kingdra? Yeah, we don't have any fairy type attacks in our team, and our only dragon type attacker is not going to beat a Kingdra under Swift Swim. I don't really want to take an Ice Beam. My best bet might just be switching out until we eventually get rid of the rain. That's probably it. So yeah, let's bring in yeah. I'm gonna assume an Ice Beam. I think Wind can take it pretty well, hopefully. Could bring in Tori, but then it would just start using Dragon Pulse. We don't have anything to resist Dragon Pulse. Alright, so now we've taken 2 turns of Rain, and now it's going to use a Water attack, I'm sure. So let's bring in Tori. I could just switch between Ace and win a bunch, but it might catch on eventually. Yeah, let's bring in Tori. He looks a little impatient there. I don't blame him, but hey, this is a tough battle. I want to take my time here. Hydro Pump. We avoided it too. Moved in time with the shout. Alright. Because it still would have done a lot of damage, honestly. A Hydro Pump under Rain. Yeah, it's not like a late screen team. We can't use Brick Break here to help us. And we could try the Waterfall for the flinch, but it's only a 20% chance, so I really don't want to rely on that. I could leave Tori in to take some Dragon Pulses here. That's 3 turns, right? We've resisted. Yeah, let's do... Ice Beam and hope for the freeze. I could do... Let's do Crunch and hope for the defense drop. We are at least faster, so that's something. Alright, Dragon Pulse, that'll be 4 turns. Whoa, it did a lot of damage. I was thinking I might switch in to Ace to take it, but Ace doesn't really have the best special defense. And I really don't want anything to switch into a Dragon Pulse. Yeah, 105 to 189. Nope, not going to do that. Alright, let's stay in. Let's go for the freeze. It's a small chance, but hey. Helped us win against Cynthia, right? Maybe we'll get it again here. Not quite. Alright, well that's 5 turns of Rains, 3 to go. Oh, and Tori held on! Good job, Tori! Yeah, the trick is going to be holding on long enough to, I wonder if I could have done a 3-shot with Crunch then. Holding on long enough that when the rain finally goes away, we still have enough Pokemon alive to defeat him. Alright, it's a hit. Will we hang on? No, not quite. It's okay, Tori. You held an extra turn. I appreciate that. Get some rest. I think we only have 2 turns to go, right? So let's see. I think I probably want to do... Yeah, I want to keep Ace healthy. So let's start with Ace, and I'm going to try to switch into Wind to waste another turn. Because it's probably going to use Ice Beam again. Watch it just like no Rain Dance, but if so, it has to take a turn to use it, and it'll only last 5 turns. Rest, okay. Well, it probably has a Chest of Berry, honestly. So it's probably going to wake up right away if it knows Rest. Yep, there we go. Not surprised. Alright, so it's fully healed, but I think we only have 1 turn of Rain left. And we are going to have to take a Hydro Pump here. Unfortunately, somebody's got to take that. Yeah, it'd be neutral to Tom because of the ground typing. Alright. Sorry, Ace, even though... do I want somebody else to take it? Because I would love to keep Ace healthy for like Ludicolo and things. I could just sacrifice Win. It could even miss. It's just, each of these Pokemon has a really good advantage here. Wonder if Tom will be faster if it's not in the rain. Yeah, I think of the Pokemon we have, Wind is probably the least helpful. So let's leave him in. I hate to do it, but there's the Hydro Pump. I don't think we can afford to have Ace Beat Weekend. And it's a hit. Will we hang on? No. Sorry, Wind, but you stopped the rain, right? Unless I counted wrong. Yes, the rain stopped. Okay. Now the battle is on. The question is Tom going to be faster? Do I want to risk it, Dragon versus Dragon? I don't really know. Yeah, because even though we're now not in the rain, it can still do a lot of damage, so... As much as I would love to save Anna, I feel like it's just probably our best attacker. Alright, let's bring in Tom, because Tom's probably going to be weak to... Or Tom definitely is weak to ice, and I imagine most of his team has ice moves, so... This is really the chance to do a lot of damage here. Ah, Kingdra's faster. Even without the rain, that's annoying. Oh, but Tom held on, okay. Less annoying. Well, you know. Alright, let's see how much we can do with the Dragon Claw. Very nice. Dragon versus Dragon, and Tom proved more resilient. At least because of affection. Level 70, okay. Huntail, okay, didn't expect that. I guess it can have Swift Swim. It feels like it can. Of course, doesn't matter now, so we'll see if it's faster without that ability. Apparently not. Earthquake wasn't quite a knockout, but did a lot of damage. Ice Fang, there you go. Alright, well, you did a good job, Tom. You took out Kingdra and did a lot of damage to Huntail here, who I'm not too worried about, in all honesty. He might have like a Swampert or something. We know he has Gyarados. Okay, we know he has Gyarados. Trying to remember who he had in the original battle too. We know he has Ludicolo. I'd like to probably save Anna. I really want Billy against Gyarados too, don't I? Alright, let's bring out Ace here. And I'd love to have Ace versus Ludicolo. So this is still anyone's game at this point. Because while the rain is gone, he still has the Pokemon advantage, although it'll be 3-3. But now he can bring Gyarados and get the Intimidate on Ace, which is really bad because we have nothing that's super effective. So it's like, do I sacrifice Ace then? Do I switch out Ace into Anna? You know, I probably should have had Anna come in just because of the U-turn. I forgot about that. Yeah, because now we're going to be intimidated. So I need to bring in... Billy. I'm just worried Billy's not going to be faster than Gyarados, but it probably should be. I think Electivire is faster than Gyarados. Unless it Dragon Dances, then we're in a lot of trouble then. Yeah, I think I should have brought in Anna. That would have been the move there. Okay, let's see. Just thinking through the scenarios here. Because it might know Earthquake. If it Dragon Dances and knows Earthquake, we're in a lot of trouble. And it probably knows like Ice Fang or something for Anna. But if he has Ludicolo left, and who's his last one? Oh, his own. His own Floatzel. Alright, let's just bring in Anna. I don't know if there's any really great choice here, but at least we get the Intimidate off. And, yeah. Anna would actually be really good against Ludicolo too, obviously, but not for the Intimidate, but for the attack matchup. Dragon Dance, oh, I was worried about that. Alright, well now it's at neutral damage and +1 speed, so, yeah, Dragon Dance and Gyarados is nothing to laugh at. Let's go for Brave Bird. I just want to get some damage on this thing. And it's faster, Stone Edge is super effective, and down goes Anna. Okay, well, didn't need the crit there, I can guarantee that. Alright, well, let's bring in Billy. Hopefully it doesn't know Earthquake, but I mean Stone Edge, Earthquake, Waterfall, and Dragon Dance, that's a good Gyarados there. Like in that case, one Dragon Dance is pretty much game, yeah. Wow. I'm going to say definitively Crash or Wake is the hardest of these gym leaders. Like, one Rain Dance is super strong, and then having a Gyarados that knows those 4 moves as well, that's really hard to beat if you're not over leveled. Alright, well, that is unfortunate. We'll keep trying, because you know there's always the chance that we get some really lucky affection rolls here, but I think we might have to have a 4th match against Crasher Wake here. I might even have to come back when I'm a higher level. I don't know. I mean, I'll think about it some and see what happens. Okay, because we're not intimidated, we now have that, but okay, nice. Stone Edge is not the most accurate anyway, so I don't really feel too bad about that. Okay, Gyarados is down. Alright, good job, Ace. We're back in the game here. We have Ludicolo and we have Floatzel. So we do have a chance here, of course. It does no Ice Beam. So that is a concern. We're basically super effective against each other. Of course, my special defense is pretty low. But I think as long as we don't get frozen, we can probably survive, or crit. We could probably survive an Ice Beam. It's just a matter of can we survive an Ice Beam plus whatever Floatzel wants to do. Substitute, okay, that's interesting. Not what I expected at all. Not really sure what the goal is there, but okay. Doesn't really change anything. Wait, what was that berry? I didn't actually see the berry. It was a health berry, right? Yeah, it was. So it wasn't like a plus attack berry or plus special attack berry. Hydro Pump. Huh, does it not know an ice move? I guess because it knows substitute instead. Although it could know all 4, but yeah, that'd be really dumb if you didn't teach your Ludicolo an ice move. That might cost him the game here. Of course, Floatzel probably knows Ice Fang or Ice Beam or something. I don't know if it can learn Ice Punch. I feel like if it could learn Ice Punch, I would have taught mine Ice Punch, so probably not. Well done indeed. Not many can capsize me. Alright, there's his best, Floatzel. 72. Alright, Ace, here we go. Ice Fang, can we, if we don't... Okay, don't flinch, don't flinch. Okay, we didn't flinch. Whew, I was so nervous there. Yes, and we won, okay. And that was just holding on because of our super high defense. That wasn't because of the affection mechanic or anything like that, so I appreciate that. How many, raise your hand, let me know in the comments if you thought I was going to lose that one, because I will say a lot of these battles did not go the way I thought. Clearly, obviously, and some of them for luck reasons, but, you know, even so, they were really fun battles, and hopefully they're entertaining to watch. That's really my goal, is to have fun, and also to let you guys have some fun watching me, so hopefully I was successful in these gym battles. Well, the results are as clear as a pristine pond, but I had the most outstanding time battling you. This maximum sticker is just steaming with the heat of my passionate spirit. Here, take it. Cool sticker, alright, thank you, Crasher Wake, thank you very much. Alright guys, well, that is it for the gym battles. Like I said, hopefully you enjoyed those. Obviously I wish that... I enjoyed them a lot. I'm just going to start by saying that. I would have enjoyed them more. I would be enjoying this endgame more, which is saying something, because I really am enjoying it. But I would be enjoying it even more if affection was not a thing. But I think I've complained about that long enough, so yeah, hopefully they get rid of it in future generations, but I will not keep my fingers crossed. But the good news is, after this I'm playing Gen 5, so no affection there, and I don't think they bring it back for a little while after that, so, you know, it is what it is, but just kind of have to account for it by going in a little bit underleveled, and even though we are now EV trained, we don't have like the best natures or anything, and we don't really have like competitive movesets. We just have like 4 good attacking moves per team. Like if I had, you know, Swords Dancing Garchomp, or I could have Nasty Plot for win, or I don't have any Dragon Dancers on my team, but there are things I could do to make this team even stronger that I just normally don't like doing as part of the normal game. But yeah, our team is almost all level 70. Not quite for Tori, but she's almost there. So that's it for now. When we come back, we do have some more fun battles with this team, as well as our other team. including the Battle Tower, and then of course our rematches against the Pokemon League. So definitely stay tuned for those. Hope you all have a great morning or night, and I will see you again in the next episode.